Welcome to Veterans for Medical Cannabis Access. My name is Michael Krowitz. I'm the Executive Director. Next to me is Mary Lynn Mathery and Al Byrne, who will be speaking with you in a moment. This is an introductory video for the organization for veterans out there and the public and supporters to welcome you into our organization and give you a little introduction into what we do and what we hope that you can do to help us. A little bit about the organization to get started. It started with Veterans for Medical Marijuana Access under Martin Chilcutt out in Kalamazoo, Michigan, who you may know from the Colorado Amendment 20 days and also from working on the initiative out in Michigan. Marty is one of our advisors now and has taken a backseat role in the organization, and we have taken over running day-to-day operations and now are working towards our goals of representing veterans on their medical issues, especially cannabis access issue is our lead issue and our namesake. The problem is very simple, that the federal law doesn't allow for the medical use of cannabis. Some states do, so we seek to have all the states do and the federal government do so that veterans can have access to cannabis as they would any other medicine in the pharmacy. I'm a disabled United States Air Force veteran. Served in Guam, was injured in the line of duty, so they say. Was not injured in any combat military missions, but I was injured in the line of duty, and I am a disabled United States Air Force veteran. And I have a certain amount of empathy for a lot of the suffering out there for veterans that don't have access to medicine, such as being denied Hep C treatment for using medical cannabis, or being denied pain treatment for using medical cannabis. These are issues that we commonly work with. I welcome you to our organization. I hope that our organization can provide services that veterans need across the country. As we move forward, we're going to be working with, and we already have started working with, our government leaders, and we're going to seek their assistance in changing the laws so that veterans can have access to cannabis in the pharmacy at the VA, in any pharmacy at any VA. And hopefully by extension we'll be helping out patients throughout the United States gain access as well. I'd like to introduce Mary Lynn Mathery, addiction specialist, registered nurse, who's taken the time out of her busy life to help us in a volunteer basis at the moment. Mary Lynn can take it from there.
Hello, and again, thanks to all the vets out there. Myself, I am a former lieutenant in the U.S. Navy Nurse Corps. Served years back, not in any wartime, but certainly took care of many, many veterans. Along the way, learned how very important cannabis is for medicine for veterans, whether it be for their post-traumatic stress symptoms, for phantom pain from loss of limb, from spinal cord injury, helping with their spasms, for traumatic brain injury. Many, many, many veterans find this medicine very helpful, and frankly, we feel it's a crime that veterans don't have easy legal access to this medicine that's important to so many of them. So welcome veterans to the website. We're here to help you. We do want to get your input to see how we can help you, and look to our website to update you on any new information coming forward about veterans and their access to cannabis. Al?
Hi, my name is Al Byrne. I, like the others at the table, are a founding director of Veterans for Medical Cannabis Access. And I'd like to emphasize what Mike said earlier. This is to be an inclusive organization. While it's veteran-run and veteran-orientated, we welcome everybody. In fact, we want all the public that is possible to join with us in our mission. And may I speak to an immediate mission at the moment. As Mike said, we have already approached government officials, and what we've approached them about is the unethical, illogical, maybe even immoral policy right now within the Veterans Administration. Now, I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. What the Veterans Administration has done, which is allow veterans who use cannabis in legal states to continue to use that medicine, to continue to receive opiate treatment if necessary, receive all treatments without any prejudice at all. That's great. And we thank Dr. Petzel very much for his, he's the Undersecretary of Health, and we thank him very much for his effort, without which none of us would be getting anything. The problem we have is that there are veterans in 34 other states and territories that are not afforded, I was going to say this courtesy, they're not afforded this treatment. I have coined the phrase that this is a medical treatment policy that it was based on geography. Medical treatment by geography. Makes no sense. It's illogical. It's improper. It's unethical. It's got to stop. And the way we want it stopped is by having all veterans in all VA facilities, in all states and territories, afforded the option of therapeutic cannabis under medical care. Seems simple enough to me. I think it probably seems simple enough to you. The problem is, that's not what's occurring. What is occurring is that thousands and thousands of veterans in 34 states are not afforded this treatment. This is treatment that is afforded veterans who are our allies, that have fought next to us in Afghanistan and Iraq. Veterans from Canada, veterans from Israel, veterans from Czechoslovakia, all receive cannabis for post-traumatic stress, TBI, and a host of other things as a primary aid, as a first aid, not the last thing they try. And yet our veterans are denied this type of treatment. So that's an initial mission that we're on that I'd like to, hopefully I've called particular attention to. And again, we are inclusive. We want you all to help us. The yellow ribbons are nice. We appreciate them too. But we really appreciate a little bit more direct support. Thank you very much.